It was a very humbling experience.
The Kellogg family has hit hard times.
I lost my job back in September of '09.
Work for the civil engineer collapsed with the housing industry. They lost their home of 15 years to foreclosure. And now they're renting a place with help from their church.
We got just enough to be able to pay the basic bills and necessities. But when I say necessity, I don't necessarily mean, you know, being able to put food on the table.
With a family to feed, the food on the table comes from the Second Harvest Food Bank's partner agency, the Christian Help Foundation.
When she gave me the ticket to go back into the food pantry, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what they give you. And when I saw the cart roll out of the back room there, and it was piled with food. I don't cry easily, but I was almost there.
It's not easy to be on that receiving end. It's not easy.
It's very hard to watch them struggle because, I mean, everyone struggles out there. But you don't know how it is until you go through it.
Judy works as an insurance biller, but it's not enough for a family of 4.
We've always been a one income, but it was his income, which was a lot better. It gives you a whole different appreciation because I don't think anyone ever realizes or could ever, you know, dream of being in this position. When they hear our story, our friends, they're like, how are you doing this? And I go, well, we've eaten a lot of humble pie. You know, you just really eat a lot of pie.
The Kellogg family is not alone in their struggle to put food on their table.
Amen.
Amen.
There's a lot of working poor. They're underemployed, okay? It's not like they made a big mistake or something, but they're underemployed. They're working full time, but they're making maybe a little over minimum wage.
Central Florida ranks number 10 in the USA in childhood hunger. 1 in 5 people in Central Florida cannot afford enough food. 732,000 a year need assistance with food, 55,000 per week. 1 in 4 served are children. More than 100,000 kids are in families living at or below the poverty level. This record-breaking need has outstripped the Second Harvest Food Bank's capacity to provide.
We've run out of space, but we certainly haven't run out of need.
It's time to build a new food bank facility for Central Florida.
Right now we're turning away up to 2 million pounds of food a year, and unfortunately it's some of the most nutritious stuff that we can get our hands on. Fresh fruits, vegetables, things that require more coolers space than we have available right now.
The new state-of-the-art Second Harvest Food Bank will be built on Mercy Drive in Orlando.
This is a perfect central location both for the delivery of food to our facility and for the distribution of food out of the facility.
Cooler capacity will increase 440%. Freezer capacity goes up 330%. More dock space means more trucks and more food. And a community kitchen will prepare thousands of meals, saving tens of thousands of dollars and providing much needed job training. John and Ultima Morgan see the need and are helping out.
You're not just helping strangers. You're helping neighbors and you're helping co-workers, and in some cases, you're helping family.
The Morgans are donating $2 million to build the new food bank facility, although they admit they were skeptical at first.
I will tell you this, both of us, the very first thing when they came to us was, and asked for this type of substantial money was, you know, no. It was just absolutely, I mean, I was almost blanking out on it.
My initial reaction was, I've been there, I've seen it, they do a great job. They don't need that type of money.
We are business people. We have other businesses other than our law firm, and we're kind of, at the end of the day, we're bottom line people. And so we looked at it, and she really spent the time with Dave and his team down there, and we came in as skeptics looking to pick apart why not to do it. But at the end of the day, we come back and go, it makes so much sense that you can't afford not to do it.
A $10 million investment by the community now will provide $1.4 billion worth of food. The 20-year return on investment, 1,400%.
For me, the main thing was, how is the place managed? We really looked at this hard, she did especially, and the Second Harvest Food Bank is run by real pros. There's not a lot of waste, there's no excess, and it is run in a way that a top Fortune 500 company would be run.
The economic impact of this facility is huge to this community in terms of the amount of food or the value of the food that will be brought into Central Florida.
There's short-term disasters, there's long-term disasters. What my fear is that we're facing a long-term disaster, which is poverty, substandard wages, people doing the right thing, working hard, but not having enough.
I don't know what the statistics are, but I know we're not the only ones. There's thousands of families out there that are struggling.
I think if people knew and chose to learn, they would do more.
I do know what it's like to be desperate, and if you've ever tasted desperation, you will never forget that taste. And it's always there, no matter if you're 15 or if you're 55.
I don't know how it works, and I stress and cry and on my way to work and everything, but by the end of the day, we have a big chicken in the pot, and enough to feed everybody, and that's all that matters.
We plan on giving this gift, but we also plan on educating business people and folks in the community that this is a moral imperative.
I just want to say, good cry, but thank you, because
It's okay. Here's tissue.
I know you guys feel like you disappointed us and everything, but I feel like we become closer and like.
That makes it all worth it, right there. That makes it all worth it, right?